Welcome to Coffee Havoc number 2. So this is the video where I explain Homewrecker and Hated by Love. Okay, so first before we go any further, let me apologize for those two songs. I will apologize to those songs, but they do touch on some real issues. I'm not the only man out here who's afraid to actually try to love again. Alright? If you've been following me long enough, I have mentioned my ex-fiance, never by name, and how I gave her 2 years of my life because if I had not met her, I wouldn't be making this video now because I'd be pushing up daisies. Well, technically, I'd be ashes in the sea somewhere because that was like my only wish, to be cremated and tossed in the river, the James River. Is that way I will eventually hit the Atlantic Ocean, and unless some dolphin or something swallows me and poops me out, giving me validity and solidifying a body again, I will eventually make it to all the oceans. Okay? Anyway, fucked up ass fantasy on getting cremated and thrown in the river, or with my family being the asshole sometimes, I might get cremated and they might flush me down the toilet. Either way, I'm good. I'm good because everything's gonna get recycled, and if you know how that works, if you know, you know. We're just gonna leave that alone right there. Anyway, so Homewrecker. I'm gonna explain Homewrecker first because that's the first song I sung, and it will make more sense to you on why I sung that song. Also, let me apologize for the two videos where I used the goddamn lights and where I used the special effects. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought it would be cool. It's probably not. I should probably put a warning on those videos. Which, if you're watching this, there should be a warning on those videos, like for flashing and shit like that. Anyway, moving on. I have had many of good girls, or at least I thought they were good girls, taken from me by other boys. No. And knowing how that feels, I never want to do that to someone else. Right? I would never want to come between two people, especially if they love each other. Now, if they're not happy and I don't know they're together, that's a different ballgame. Because most people don't reveal to you that they have a boyfriend, and you find out the hard way. Now, let me explain that. So, I told you guys about this summer romance I had when I was 14, and a 23 or 24-year-old pulled out a gun on me because he was dating the same girl that I was dating, and apparently he had her first. I was trying to be the gentleman. One day I was walking her home, and this dude comes up on a fucking mountain bike or a 10-speed and whips out a gun on me and threatens to shoot me. And my dad threatened to shoot him. So yeah, apparently they were together. I didn't know that shit, making me the homewrecker. Alright? Found out though. But I also swore that I would never do that shit. But you know, if you don't know that the girl has another boyfriend, that's not your fault. That's her fault. Now, the girl before her, when I was 12, when I told her new boyfriend slash her fake cousin that he was going to be on the Echo Fan Grey Wolf Express when he missed the steps on my porch when I gave him the tip of my boot and he skinned up his chin, and I tried to make her wreck her scooter every day that she was going to give him the booty instead of giving me the booty. Yes, a little bit of jealousy there, but I was trying to treat her like a lady. I didn't know if she had sex before, and I didn't want to be a fucking rapist, so I was taking my time with the girl. And she goes, well, you give me space. I gave her space, and she was fucking somebody else. Prior to that, every girlfriend I've ever had has either left me for somebody else, or they had somebody else and just didn't tell me. When I got to high school, same shit. I had a girl. I will not say her name because she's the third name. Third name. My ex had the same name, who made her the third one. This is the second one, but the only two I dated was the second one and the third one. Just know that their names start with an A. And so, this girl was burning the candles at both ends too, and got me. She got a free meal out of me on my job. Her and her new boyfriend, who looked like my twin brother. I don't have a twin brother, but he looked like my twin brother. And she went to a different high school than I did, so that's how she was running this game. But apparently she was with him first, and she broke up with me over the phone the night before, but I never knew that because I was at work. So yeah, home wrecking is not cool, man. And if you're one of those dudes that, if a girl tells you she has a boyfriend and you keep insisting until you get that ass, the ass whooping that you get after that, even if that girl stays with you and her boyfriend, who was in love with her, beat your ass. You deserve that shit. I'm sorry. I got no fucks to give to you. You deserve that shit. You know why? Because I've been on the other end of that, where guys have taken girls from me because either I'm too much of a gentleman to just say, hey, bitch, give me the pussy. I want to make sure she's ready. I don't want to just be like, I'm going to force this bitch to have sex with me. No, no, you don't do that. I was raised by a woman. You treat a woman the way you would want to be treated as a woman so that this woman will let you have sex with her willingly versus you pressuring her to give you sex. Or, worst case scenario, you being Pepe Le Pew and trying to take the pussy. So, no, you don't do that shit. You treat the woman right. If she wants to consent to sex with you, she will. If not, she's going to friend zone your ass and you're just going to be, hey, look, go find another girl. Y'all can still be friends. But you know, you're just going to hang out with her less because she's with somebody else. You know? And that way you don't even have to play gay with her when her boyfriend's around. Like, nah, bitch, that's your girl. I'm not fucking your girlfriend. She's your girlfriend. But I'm not going to pretend to be gay so that I'm supposed to be scared. You know, fuck that shit. You want to fight me because I'm your girlfriend's best friend? We ain't fucking, but I will fuck your shit up. You know, it's just that simple. She's not fucking me. You can either believe it or not, which means you have the issue. No, sorry. Men and women can be friends. They really can be. You just got to make sure that if you are a woman, you're friends with the right man, and you have to explain to him boundaries. Hey, look, we're best friends. Sex is not something we're ever gonna do. You know, unless she gets drunk and fucks you, but you gonna have to do your thing. You're like, yo, you said we weren't ever gonna do this shit, and you drunk right now. Go sleep that shit off. She'll thank you for it later, or she'll stop being your friend. And then if she comes at you, be like, well, why didn't you sleep with me? Because you said we had boundaries, and that sex was never gonna happen. And as your friend, I did exactly what you expected me to do. I pushed you away from me. I hung out with you until your drunkenness wore off. I let you know that nothing happened, and now I'm going home. Because you friend zoned me and you told me we was never gonna have sex. Straight fucking honesty right there, Dell. Now, it's up to us as men to be able to honor everything I said, which is almost gonna be impossible. Because we have dicks. And boobage, man, if a woman is rubbing boobs all up in my face, yo, I'm in deep shit. I'm sorry. I love titties. I'm in deep shit. And this is not a conversation for children. So if you are under 18, you should be watching this video. Okay, let's get to Love Hates Me now. Because I've already dug my grave with a silver spoon. Love Hates Me. It's entangled with I Won't Be a Heartbreaker. I have been through so much hell in relationships with people who I thought loved me, rather it be in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship or family. You know, it's a lose-lose either way. But I wash my hair tonight, so we're gonna make sure that this thing gets all that shiny golden shit up in there. But you know, the thing is, man, a lot of people will never be 1,000% honest with you. And that's a problem. Especially if you're going to be in a relationship with someone. You shouldn't lie to anybody. And if you have to lie to them, then you should not be mad at the consequences that you cause. Alright? And the reason why I say that is because I have been lied to, and that shit's not cool. No. And some people can handle lies very well. I can't. I don't like the truth that much, but I sure as fuck rather hear it today so that I can deal with it instead of find out that shit 10 years down the road. Or like with my ex, the day I'm about to pop the question, get on my knees and make myself the happiest man in the world and get relationships are overrated and you can't come see me anymore. Nobody wants that shit. If you don't love me, don't let me be with you for like yay so many years only to find out I don't love you. Have the conversation. Sit down and talk with the man. This way the man doesn't write you 50 some odd motherfucking love songs and tries to win you back and winds up in court. Yeah, that's what happened. I tried to win her back. Which goes back to love hates me. I wrote this girl enough damn love songs that I could have made 3 fucking albums. 50 on just one, and then 35 on another, and then 35 on another. You guys do the math. That's how bad I was. And no, I wasn't a simp. I just fucked up because I didn't love it with my heart. I loved it with my heart and my soul. I had got so good at doing shit for her. I never had a bad time with her. She embarrassed me twice. She put her hands on me twice. I forgave her for every fucking thing. I knew her situation. I didn't know her situation. I knew of most of her situation. I learned more about her when we broke up than when we were together. And the worst part, which I don't recommend, so if at all possible, please take this. This is the best advice I can give you. Unless you are sure that she wants to be with you, do not allow yourself to fall in love with her every day. Alright? And I say that because my ex, I fell in love with her every day. Days we didn't have sex, days we had sex, days when we hung out, days when we ain't do nothing but just lay there and talk, days when she argued with me. I fell in love with her every day. Every day I found something to fall in love with her for. So I beg you to spare you from this pain. If y'all gonna have fun, have fun. But before you get serious with the girl, you need to make damn sure y'all know where this relationship is going. And you ladies, don't lead men on. Because see, the one thing y'all can do that we can never do as men, y'all can get another one of us. Thickety split. We have to earn y'all. We have to be chosen by y'all. And most of the time, if we want to elevate our game, we can't. Because that woman that we're pursuing that's out of our league don't want nothing to do with us. Ever. Until something in her life goes wrong. And she realizes what actual love is versus I love you for material. And a lot of women, I'm sorry, I hate to say this, and the women, if you're following me, do not take this the wrong way. If it does not apply, let it fly. I apologize for what the fuck is about to come out my mouth to a degree. And I don't at the same time. So let's just put it the way I normally say it. I apologize for how I said it. I'm not going to apologize for what the fuck I said. Y'all got it made. Y'all really do. It don't take much for a man to fall in love with a woman. If a man thinks he's going to get that pussy all the fucking time, there's nothing he won't do for you. Nothing. And that includes homicide, genocide, whatever. If that man is going to love you for the rest of your life, and you're going to give him a guarantee that he is going to have sex whenever he wants, and say y'all both don't want children, and all y'all both want is sex, perfect fucking relationship. That's a keeper. But if you're one of those people, and ladies, I apologize for what I'm about to say one more time. If you're one of those material girls who just wants the man because he has money, that's just going to back out and fuck your shit up real quick. Now, I'm going to end the video, but I'm going to end the video with something my father taught me before he passed away. Now, it's a rhyme, and I keep this in mind because I'm one of those ugly gentlemen. Because if I wasn't ugly, women would be throwing their drawers at me like Tom Jones. That shit is never going to happen. No woman on earth is really going to see me for me. They're going to see the outside. They're going to see a mixed guy. They're going to see a kung fu guy who does cosplay. And they'll be like, I want nothing to do with him. Mm-mm. And how do I know that? I'm 50. Been there, done that. Was almost married. Never got it off the ground. Because relationships were overrated and you can't come see me anymore. I'll never forget that shit as long as I'm breathing. Not, I don't fucking love you, get the fuck out my face. Relationships are overrated, you can't come see me anymore, but yet jumps right into a relationship with somebody else, and then jumps into a relationship with somebody else. What was wrong with me? Anyway, here's the saying that my father taught me. Are you ready? Brace yourself, because here it comes. Beauty is only skin deep. Ugly is to the bone. Beauty fades away. Ugly holds its own. So, I'm doing pretty good for ugly right now. Like, literally, I am holding my own. And I am happily ugly. Okay? You will never have me run around saying that I am the greatest thing since sliced bread for you women. I'm ugly. I got my face burnt off. I'm happy to have that motherfucker back. So yeah, I'm ugly, but I'm okay with that shit. Women, I'm telling you, beauty is only skin deep. Ugly is to the bone. Beauty fades away. Ugly holds its own. You may not like what I said, but I said what I said. I apologize for how I said it. I don't apologize for what I said. And here's the thing in closing. You can love someone or you can lust someone, but the most important thing you need to do is be honest with that person before you get into a relationship. If y'all just fucking, let the man know that shit. And don't be mad when he finds someone who actually will love him and give him what he wants and what he needs, which is you. Not just vagina, but what is you, and build a life together. Divorces happen because people don't communicate. Not just because people cheat, but mostly it's because, all right, honey, your dick's not big enough. All right, well, let me improve my tongue game because I'm not getting no surgery. I'm happy with my dick. Or, honey, your dick's too big. All right, so what can I do to make it easier on you? You know, you gotta have those sexual conversations. You gotta have them. So this way you can keep the relationship. Or something that I'm not against, but I'm not for. I'm completely neutral. Polyamory. Y'all ain't gotta get married, but y'all can have an open relationship. But y'all also gotta set boundaries for that shit too. If you are married and you are inviting people into your room, y'all gotta be real careful with that. If you're going to be like sister wives and shit, then y'all already know the drill. But if it's just you and two women, or two women and one man, or one man and six women, or one woman and 4 or 5 men, y'all got to figure that shit out. Now, I'm pretty sure polyamorous does not mean you're sleeping with pots and pans, but I'm not sure. Because I don't know if polyamory and pansexual is the same damn thing. And I'm 50. So if someone can explain pansexual to me, we're good. But I don't sleep with no fucking pots and pans. I can use my own hand by myself. I don't need a pot or pan for that. Plus, that aluminum might cut your shit. Anyway, that being said, I hope you enjoyed that comedy. I'm out of here. Peace seeing you. I'm Echo Fan Grey Wolf. Enjoy your company, and thank you to the 409 of you, or 10 of you by now. I won't know, and I won't be making another video after this until like tomorrow. But anyway, be seeing you.